Good morning. Glad you guys have had a great rest and have slept accordingly, whether it be a 5-hour sleep, a 10-hour sleep, however long you've been sleeping. Just know that the world has been worlding already. And now we have a time to be able to be addressed. Today I didn't wake up in the best of moods. I felt a lot of stress and anxiety. I had a weird dream, like an extremely weird dream. My dream was where I was getting in a yelling match with somebody that was like just completely in the wrong. But at the same time, it was stressful on my mind, and I woke up with basically a sense of anxiety. Now, these things weren't unwarranted, because last night I ate a bag of chips where I knew they was bad. Late night snacks lead to early morning anxiety. Especially high carbohydrate, high sugar things can lead to stress-induced dreams, anxiety, wake-ups. And most people won't believe this because they're not at the age to have the privilege of learning these things. I'm definitely at that age where I've had to learn these things. I enjoy a good Dorito bag, spicy nacho. I enjoy those. I did not enjoy waking up at 5:30 in the morning feeling like a full-blown anxiety attack was on the way. I didn't enjoy that part. My sacrifices that I've made throughout my day, throughout my life, throughout everything has led me to the point where I know that certain things are good for me and certain things are bad for me. And when I choose to do bad, there are repercussions. So I just thank God that it's not strong repercussions, because a slight anxiety attack in the morning is not a big deal. Waking up and almost dying and having to end up in the hospital, then that would be a big deal. And I appreciate every single day that I have on this earth, and I appreciate God for giving me the privilege to be able to use my voice to influence someone on the other side of YouTube. Not all my videos are going to be happy-go-lucky. Not all my videos are going to be super good. But I'm going to show up day in, day out, no matter what. Because I do know one thing. If I can continue to show up, somebody out there is going to be affected. I'm going to get better at speaking. I'm going to get better at bringing my points across. I'm going to be able to do exactly what I want to do. I woke up and did 40 push-ups. That's the way I relieve my anxiety, as well as prayer. They go hand in hand. Once I start to pray, I already know that the demon of anxiety is releasing. And when I do my push-ups, I know my body is taking its mind off of that. Because you need to distract your mind away from those thoughts. Otherwise, it's going to be a high-induced anxiety. So therefore, instead of hiding that fact that I was on the verge, I wanted to be able to express that to somebody else who may be on the verge and wondering how to release their anxiety from their mind. You can go to good old Google. Google will teach you quite a bit of things. But also with Google comes panic mode, because I've definitely panicked myself out just from Googling the wrong things. For sure. Just understand that it is what it is. It's a panic attack ultimately. And people have got to learn the difference between that and an emergency. Because I've definitely went to the hospital over something that I thought was real. At that time, I was abusing broccoli. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's something that has a psychoactive effect on you. And when you break down the word psychoactive, seems like a weird term to use for just a fun time. The word psycho is associated with crazy, maniac. Active. Active is obviously what it is, active. To activate. To activate a stasis of psychosis. That's exactly what you're doing when you do that. A lot of your stress and anxiety can be relieved from just releasing that. I was a person that dealt with that for decades and I enjoyed it. I loved it so much. Had it not been quite a few episodes, I would have never gave it up. I definitely would have never gave it up. And right now, I'm speaking to somebody because I was unable to articulate myself in the correct way when I was in this psychosis state. I had nothing productive to say and I talked in circles. Most people wrote it off as, oh, he's just too up in the clouds, as we say. That would be another thing. I'd wake up and I would have a sense of cloud. So like I would wake up and it would be normal, then I would abuse broccoli, and then this sense of cloud where unclear thoughts were start to overwhelm me. I'd find myself grasping for the easiest words, making unintelligible points. I think that's a word, unintelligible? Unintelligible? There it is. Unintelligible points. I would have never been able to find that word right now that quickly if I had been in the clouds, as they say. I do pick my words wisely because you get what I'm saying regardless if I say it directly or indirect. Understand that not every day is going to be a good day, but it is up to you to make that day what it is. So if someone cuts you off in traffic, slams on the brakes, you nearly hit them, first reaction is to lose your temper. And that could have been completely intentional, that this person wanted to do that to you because it's your day. And they wanted to just show you that they can ruin your day for whatever reason. Or it could be completely by accident. Maybe they seen something in the road that you were unable to see. Regardless of the reason, make sure that you yourself controls you. Because we've all seen road rage incidents escalate way too far, and then people turn into victims. On both sides. The aggressor, the non-aggressor. We've seen it turn violent, we've seen it turn bad. That's why if you have control of your own mind, you're able to see past these things. Anything that can ruin your day from the morning and still affect you during the nighttime is your fault for sitting there and dwelling on these things. There's absolutely no reason to dwell on negativity in any way. Even if your whole day was negative, it is up to you to flip it to a positive. I could have had my day ruined by waking up in anxiety. I knew the reason why this was happening, and I decided that it was not going to dwell me throughout the day and bother me and send me into panic mode or send me into a rage or anything of that nature, because I'm in control. And that's something you need to repeat. Look at yourself and say, I'm in control. It may sound corny at first, may even sound like a movie line from Hustle and Flow. But when you're in control, there ain't nothing corny about that. Appreciate you guys. You guys make sure you have a positive, productive day. And I'll see you on the next one. I want you to subscribe so you see my face again. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Peace!